In the summer of 2001, I sat in the parking lot of a hospital in Louisiana, waiting to find out test results that would tell me whether or not my life would be cut short by a deadly disease. I'll never forget that moment as I watched all the things that I might never get to experience slip through my hands. Holding my sister's first child, standing on a cliff in Ireland overlooking the ocean, an epic love affair. But what really got to me was knowing that somewhere buried deep inside of me was a unique truth that needed to be expressed, and that I might possibly die with it still stuck inside of me. I had spent my entire life pleasing others, doing what I and others thought I should do, ignoring the loud and true calling of my heart. And over time, the voice of my desires got quieter and quieter until it went silent. That's when my body began to break down. And now I was here in this parking lot, waiting to find out my fate. I realized that most of what I had built was not me. Nothing in my life was the way I had dreamed of it being when I was a child. What I had was a mind full of negative, defeated beliefs about myself, and a crapload of toxic relationships with my body, friends, family, and career. I saw that I had built an entire life that was completely out of alignment with me. And I got angry. Angry that I had not allowed myself to be who I had wanted to be all of those years. And really angry that suppressing my truth might now be the thing that killed me. In that parking lot, I made a promise to myself that regardless of what the test results might say, that I would detox my body, mind, and soul of everything that was holding me back from accessing and living my truth. And that no matter how bumpy the road might be, that I would dedicate the rest of my life to living authentically and fully self-expressed. So why am I telling you this story? Well, if you're watching this video, I know that some part of you resonates with what I'm saying. Chances are that these days you're not feeling so connected to your truth. You might even feel like you don't even know what that truth is. You might remember a time when you were young, when you were deeply connected to that truth, but as you grew up in this crazy world, you learned that it wasn't always safe to be fully, authentically you. Maybe you're not feeling so good in your body, or you feel like you're in a funk or stuck. Maybe you feel like something is missing, but you can't quite pinpoint what it is. Or you're struggling with negative thought patterns and beliefs. You feel like you lose a daily battle with self-doubt. Maybe you want to get back in touch with your truth, but you don't know what steps to take next or what your truth really even is. Maybe you're having trouble staying consistent and motivated. Well, if you're feeling any of the ways I just mentioned, I want you to listen up, because these are the same symptoms that I had before I got sick. And what I discovered on my quest to find my truth and get better was that when you learn to connect to your truth, all of the symptoms that I just mentioned, they go away. When you're fully and deeply connected to your truth, you know exactly what step to take next, what to do to vanquish a negative belief, how to express yourself with friends and family who may resist you. You know the right business decisions to make, the right person to fall in love with, and who you do and don't want in your space. When you're living from a place of deep connection with your truth, you never feel stuck. You find your financial sweet spot with the perfect amount of abundance flowing in, and you know exactly what your body needs to feel good. You become a master creator of the life that you want. But hey, I get it. Connecting to your truth is not something that you're used to doing. In fact, there's an art to connecting to your truth. And it's an art form that I've spent my entire life perfecting, especially since that fateful day in the parking lot. And from that art, I've created a special program designed for truth seekers just like you. A program that will help you detox everything in your life that is keeping you stuck and that will fully immerse you in rediscovering your truth. Now, I know this is not always an easy journey full of unicorns and rainbows. There's going to be some bumpy roads. But I will be there with you along with a whole tribe of other truth seekers just like you, cheering you on every step of the way. You've never been held, loved, and supported like this before. Mark my words. You'll have enough love, accountability, and support systems to alchemize all of your fear, self-doubt, and self-sabotage into pure gold. Does this resonate with you? If so, I've got one last thing to say. You've been led to this page today because you were put on this earth with a very specific purpose: to express that gorgeous, utterly individual truth that is inside of you. And the expression of your truth is necessary for the growth and the expansion of everything. So this is an invitation for all of you truth seekers who want to become the master artists of your lives, breathing life into all of your wildest dreams and desires. It is a calling of the soul that few answer. Will you answer it?